Hi friends, I'm Karen, and this is the Family Food for Moms podcast. We're talking about inspiration for family cooking and dining. I want to help you with the inspiration, the perspiration, and the celebration of food in your family. So often we only talk about the middle one of these, the perspiration. That's all the practical stuff. We need a meal plan, we need to shop, we need to cook, we need to serve our family meals. And that is what takes up a lot of the time. But I think there's so much more to food in our families than the perspiration. The first category of inspiration and the third category of celebration are just as important as the practical part, the perspiration. So on this podcast, we're going to be talking about all of these things, all three. We need the inspiration that we can get from all kinds of places, from our grandmothers or our parents, the way they used to cook and eat, learning from other cultures like the French, the Italian, the Mexican, and the way they do things, the internet and famous cooks and chefs from the past or the present. There's so many ways we can be inspired. Even looking through a good cookbook can inspire us, and it's so important to be inspired by other people's ways of doing things with food, ways of cooking, ways of serving, ways of making the mealtime special. We should know what we want to achieve and why, and then we should know how we want to go about that. Celebrating together as a family is such a wonderful thing, especially when it's done with food. Having special family meals that bring connection and closeness, fun events, traditions, those just help us to enjoy our meals, enjoy our food, and to relax after the craziness of life. Slow food makes time for conversation and just to be together as a family unit. We need to create an atmosphere for our family that encourages celebration. We need to make our dining table look special and involve our kids in making this happen. There'll definitely be seasons and days when we do this more than others. Sometimes we're tired, sometimes we haven't got the energy to do much. And it doesn't always have to be a lot of work or extra work. It can just be a way of life, and the smallest little things can make a difference, like just putting on some relaxing dinner music, choosing a style like piano or instrumental or Celtic music. Let the kids choose a style, or something like putting your napkins in your glasses or placing them in a fancy folded way on the table. Something so simple can immediately help everybody to feel, okay, this is significant. We're going to make it not just the usual. And then just recognizing that the mealtime should be one of family closeness and connection, and of slowing down and being refreshed from the day helps so much. It's not just a rushed thing. It's not just something that you quickly do and carry on with your separate lives, but rather it's the coming together at the end of the day to be your family unit, to enjoy each other, to encourage each other, and to just see what comes of it. So in this podcast, we're going to be talking about all of those things. Some things to do with the inspiration, where we can get inspiration from, and what we can learn from all the different places and cultures and people. And then we'll definitely get into the practical and the perspiration of actual cooking, actual planning, deciding what to make and how to do it. And then the celebration will be the most fun one. We'll talk about all kinds of family events, family fun nights, date nights at home, larger family celebrations, or just all kinds of things you can do to help to celebrate your dinners together. Oh, and just to tell you a little bit about me and my family. My hubby's name is Morgan. We've been married for 25 years and we have 5 wonderful children. The oldest is 20 and the youngest is 10. We love to do all kinds of things together. Life is changing with young adults in the house, so family fun nights look a bit different to what they did when the kids were young. But we still do lots of those kinds of things, and we enjoy events that engage the 10-year-old and then also the 20-year-old. So we'll talk a lot about all the kinds of things that we do together. Thanks so much for listening, and I will see you in the first official episode.